All right, everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I want to thank you for joining me. Got something neat from HaPpY Ghost Sauce. All right, now, before we go any further, I want to say hello to Dino Ferry. He's the owner of HaPpY. He's a friend of mine. Happy birthday, Dino. I want everybody watching this to give a huge happy birthday to Dino. He's a great guy and a friend of mine. HaPpY Ghost Sauce. I love the label. Look at that. The Grim Reaper. Isn't that pretty cool? I think it is. All right. Let me read you the side of the bottle. We specialize in heat. Oh, by the way, I apologize for this. Usually I wear it in double braid if it's a challenge. This is remnants from last night, so I'm sorry. First time I think I've ever done a review with a forked goatee. Anyway, it contains no artificial flavors or colors. Distributed by HaPpY. All right, you can check them out at HaPpY.com. Let me give you the ingredients. It's kind of small, so I took a picture of it and got it on my cell phone. So I want you guys to listen up. The ingredients are distilled vinegar, diced tomatoes, which consists of tomatoes, tomato juice, and salt, carrots, onions, garlic, and jolokia peppers. You guys know jolokia pepper to be the ghost pepper. Ooh, jolokia. All right, now, don't have a spoon with me. I'm visiting. Some friends are in town from the chili community, and we're having some fun. So I didn't bring a spoon with me. So I'm going to introduce you guys to something kind of cool. A friend of mine, Scott Michael. You guys probably know the name if you've watched the show for a while. He's a good friend of mine. He's my friend who gave me the Microtech Halo that I use to cut pods open. And we're very close to pod season, everybody. So you'll be seeing that a lot more. But Scott Michael, med school doctor. I want everybody to take your hand and do this with it. And you'll see an indentation right there. If you see it, if you put your hand like this, you don't see it. If you go like this, it creates an indentation right here. There is a medical term for this spot. So on both hands, everybody's got one. It's a medical term. You guys know what it's called? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Then I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to give you another moment to go look at it while I smell the sauce. You won't believe it. I don't have a spoon today, but what I do have is what they call in the medical field the anatomical snuff box. You heard me correct. I'm going to sample this sauce off my anatomical snuff box. If you think I'm making it up, go Google it. You can do that while I'm smelling the sauce. By the way, I love the color. Check out that. Do you see the stuff going on in there? There. Whoa. Wow. I'm grooving on this. Really fresh smelling. Get the garlic, the onion, the tomatillo. Oh, the tomatoes, excuse me. I pick up a little bit of the vinegar and slight heat. You know, that pepper aroma, just very slight. All right, so I'm going to shake this up. Have you had a chance to Google anatomical snuff box? When you get there, read it. But also, when you get there, look at the photos for it, and they'll show you pictures of the anatomical snuff box. All right. Now, I always tell you, I always check the aroma on the spoon versus the bottle. So today, I'll check out the aroma on my anatomical snuff box. Relatively similar. There it is on my hand. All right, so from HaPpY, this is Dino. Happy birthday, Dino. I love you. Ghost sauce. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Great texture, tomatoes. This is one of those HaPpY sauces. I say this sometimes. Sometimes you get a sauce that just has such a fresh aroma. It's almost like they just made it. That's what this is like. I have a little bit more. By the way, let's think about this for a minute. Great flavor, super fresh, garlic, the onion, the tomatoes, really neat and fresh tasting. Heat scale. First, let me have a little bit more. I'll go straight from the bottle this time. Ah, very, very fresh. Garlic is a little bit stronger than the onion to me. Heat-wise, if you're somebody who's not chasing the heat at all, this would probably be maybe a 5 for you, maybe a 6. If you're on your capsaicin journey, you'd find this to be about a 4, 5 maybe. Moves my needle, it's about a 1 for me, but it's super tasty and fresh. Ooh. My theory behind the naming of the anatomical snuff box, you know what snuff is, back in the colonial days or whatever, they used to, like tobacco, they'd sniff it. I think maybe they put it on their hand and that's where they got the name anatomical snuff box. I'm not quite sure. I could probably Google it and find out, but I haven't. Flavorful sauce. I like, you know, it's got good ghost pepper flavor, and that's the cool part. Super wonderful flavor though. Fresh ghost pepper, onion, garlic. It's a tasty sauce. You know what? I was just thinking, if you're somebody who's on the capsaicin, you're on your capsaicin journey, and you're like digging habaneros, but you haven't quite gotten to the point where you're ready to go for a ghost, either in pod form or in a sauce, this is a good way to start because you have the ghost pepper flavor, but it's not cripplingly hot. It might be like if you're somebody who's never chased the heat, it would be kind of warm for you, it would. But if you're on your capsaicin journey, this will give you great ghost pepper flavor, but without punishing heat. Be a good one to start with, hotter than hell. So, let's talk about that for a minute. If you're somebody who has already had sauce from Hotter Than Hell's, then go to the comment section and say so. And say happy birthday, for goodness sakes. Dino's a great guy. Happy birthday again, Dino. I would sing to you happy birthday, but I can't sing well. If you haven't tried any of Dino's sauces, then go to the description box. Click the link for Hotter Than Hell. All right? And you can go check him out. You will like his sauces a lot. They're very, very good. Flavor with heat. Beautiful combination. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video. If you haven't, you need to go see yesterday's video. It'll be up here at the end in the notes. You'll see a click for it right here. I used a blood pressure cuff and ate the Nemesis chocolate bar and showed my blood rate after each of the 8 squares. My blood rate. My blood pressure and my heart rate after each of the 8 squares. It was kind of cool. So if you haven't checked it out, you need to. It was a fun video. But thank you, Dino. I love you. Happy birthday, man. Great guy. Check out his sauces. You'll see a link in the description box for the Chilli Cherry Nightmare and the Tubes of Terror. I hope you guys have such a wonderful day today. Actually, you know what? Right here will be the video. Right here will be the video for that I mentioned. But right here is going to be the pepper. Click that pepper when you do your part of the family. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification. And we'll notify you. If you didn't watch yesterday's Nemesis video, watch that one right there. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.